Hi everybody, I know it's been a while. There's a lot that has happened. My surgery date was August 25. That was a Wednesday. And I went in, everything was fine, and the usual. Register and all that, and go for my surgery. And I was the first one done that day. I think I was like 8 o'clock start. And 3.5, 4 hours later I was done. They went and told my husband and me when I woke up that it was textbook, perfect, you know, blah blah blah. So the ouch, the hold on, freaking tape everywhere. Ugh. Okay, so then it's the usual 48 hours and then they release you. So like if everything's okay, right? So they start the fluid thing, and everything seemed to be fine. I was tolerating food. I had no indications that I wasn't. There was like no fevers, no stomach pain, none of that stuff. So I was in on the Wednesday and released on the Friday, late, you know, the usual BS in hospitals. You know, they say you're leaving, you get the clear to go at 12, but it takes them 5 hours to get their shit together to let you leave. Anyways, so I think I got home about 8, 9 o'clock. And the next day, everything seemed to be okay. I was out and walking about and tender, but, you know, no reason to believe anything unusual was happening. Sunday night comes and, well, during Sunday I was sleeping a lot. I just didn't have any energy. Again, there was no major warnings, nothing. I just wasn't feeling right, so I went through my packages that the hospital sent. You know, things that may happen after surgery, things to watch out for. So I read through it. And there were minor things like 5 days no bowel movement, or five days since the last bowel movement. I think I was just on that. A little more tired than usual. Really minimal stuff. But out of the list, there was probably like 5 things that my mother was like, look, if it was me, you'd be screaming at me, you'd be dragging my ass in the car, there's no way, you gotta go back to the hospital. Fine, 10 o'clock at night, Sunday, go back to the hospital. Yeah, it was a good decision. I think by 11:30 I had fainted and was vomiting, and it was a horrible experience. Not just that, but the whole thing. Traumatized just doesn't quite cover it. They left me on a stretcher in a hallway from 11 o'clock until 6, and my husband sitting on a chair at the end of my bed wondering what the hell's going on. No word from anybody. No nurses, doctors, nothing. Finally, he gets frustrated. He gets up and goes and asks them, like, what is going on? Can someone at least just tell me what is going on? Oh, we're trying to get in touch with the surgeon. It's a load of horse shit. If you need to get in touch with the surgeons call you. I know that for a fact. Because up in the recovery floor at the hospital, you want to talk to the surgeon, you pick up the phone and call them, and they call you right back. The surgeon wants to talk to you, they call you right back. Sorry. A lot of gas. Anyway, took me back into surgery that morning, the Monday. So I went in on the Sunday night, there till a.m. morning, a hallway stretcher. Took me in for surgery, said that there was holes, closed them up, took me back to my bed, to a room. You know, after the usual recovery waiting room and all that. What do they call it? ICU, whatever. And then about a day or two later, here they come again. Tammy, something's not right. We gotta go back. So I go under again. This is 3 surgeries. 3 surgeries in like, from the 25th to the 30th, was 5 days. So under I go again. Each time I woke up, there was something different. Like, the second one, I woke up with this felt like unbending tube sitting in my stomach, my new stomach. This big heavy thing, just gurgling and sucking away. It was causing me to puke. It was horrible. They left that in for like 24 or 48 hours, some, ridiculous amount of time. And, it was pointless torture. There was nothing coming out. There was like less than 25 cc's of whatever, stomach, whatever. So they took that out just to wheel me in and put me under again. So then the third time I woke up, sorry, I'm a little short-winded. It's probably the way I'm sitting. There we go. So the third time I woke up with J tubes. Those are the drain tubes sticking out of your body. And another tube was going down my throat later, which I had the pleasure of being awake for. The night we returned on the Monday night when I fainted, and the nurse put in an IV. I knew right away the IV, there was something wrong with it, and I kept telling them this needs to be changed, needs to be changed. But of course, what do I know? So when it came time for the surgery, I pointed out to the anesthesiologist. I'm like, there's something wrong with this. Please look at it. And he's like, yeah, this is ridiculous. This is an infant's IV. She didn't even bother putting in an adult IV. She put it in my elbow, which is a bad place to put them, like right here, right? You're not supposed to put them there. There's too much blockage that happens, and whatever. Not an ideal place. Shouldn't be there. And then the guy he also says to me, well, yeah, that's definitely no good. They knew that you were coming in. This needs to be able to, what did he say? I heard him talking to another technician there saying something about how I can't revive her with this. If something happens, I can't revive her with this. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be there. Anyway, roommate from hell. Too much stuff happened. I'm just gonna do my best to give you a quick rundown, and I'll probably revisit. So today is 8th, sorry. September 8th, Wednesday. That would be exactly 2 weeks. No, yesterday was exactly 2 weeks since it started. Since the surgery business. They claim now, like the head of bariatric surgery got involved, Dr. Hagen, and he sat down and went through the videotape of the surgery. I think he was incredibly frustrated, to say the least, with what was going on. So he's like, yeah, no, you're good to go. I'll get you home. I was so traumatized by all this. My veins were shutting down every other day. I had to have a new IV every other day. The tubes hanging out of my body, every other day someone coming in telling me we have to go back to surgery. Just a lot went on. Definitely have to revisit this conversation. Anyway, would I do it again? Knowing what I know now. I guess the question is, what do I know now? I certainly did not go in with my eyes closed. I knew all the risks. I knew the numbers. They don't mean shit. So the answer is no. I would not do it again. I know when I went in on the Sunday and I was in surgery. Well, between the second and third surgery. I knew that decisions about my life were being made and not by man. Okay? And as much as it's for health reasons that I did this, vanity has its way in there. I wouldn't do it again. Did I absolutely try everything under the sun? Compared to this, no. There's always more. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. I'm really not. Be sure. And as sure as you think you are, revisit it and be sure again. Don't stop revisiting. Anyway, I think I gotta go for a walk, work some gas out. I had some pretty thick warm cereal this morning and I think it's sort of causing trouble. Something I don't intend to take lightly. Alright, talk to you soon. Bye.